Hello everyone. If you want to improve your relationship, learn relationship hack or listen to entertaining and educating relationship stories, please subscribe, like, and share. Share your own story in the comments section below. Thank you. I am 34, caught my wife F34 cheating. I totally destroyed and lost. As per title and obviously a throwaway. We've been married for 5 years and have 2 kids age 4 and 1. I found out about 2 months ago on the computer we share when I opened Chrome. It must have crashed before, so all the tabs before closing was recovered. On one tab, I see Dropbox, which was totally strange, as I know she doesn't use Dropbox. Inside was pictures of my wife and an unknown man and their intimate conversations. It was extremely erotic. There was also pictures of them together during one of those times my wife claimed she was on a business trip. I dig in deeper, going into her emails to find that the room she booked on those business trips was for 2 adults. My heart dropped and my anxiety was so bad my stomach was about to burst. I confronted her and she confessed that she indeed was seeing that person for that trip. I found out that was a client of hers that lived in a different country, the one she traveled to. I only wanted to know if she had slept with him. She assured me and swore that they were very intimate but never really had intercourse. I chose to believe her and told her if she really didn't sleep with him, I was okay. I figured that they don't even live in the same country, as long as she broke off all ties. It would have been the end of it. As this man was a client of hers, she told me it was not possible, but give her time, and she'll sort it out. So I'll leave it at that, and gave her room and time to settle her feelings. She was also very angry and I guess broke our trust when I went through her thing during the investigation. I also felt extremely bad going through her personal stuff, so I told her I'd never go through her phone or computer ever again. Whoa. It's over, man. I'm sorry. I went through something like that. All I will tell you is you are too deep in it to see how terrible she is treating you. The idea that you destroyed the trust for accidentally running across it is so preposterous. She is selfish and destroyed the sanctity of your marriage and continues to do so. You are the victim here, not her. That is simply her trying to justify it in some way. Get out now. The kids are irrelevant to your decision in continuing this relationship. Obviously don't abandon your children, but continuing a relationship for the kids does nothing for them. You may not be in a position where you are ready to leave her, because she probably is your world. And I understand that, as I was there once too. Just realize she won't change, and the longer you drag this out the worse it will be later on. Thanks for your reply and understanding. I'm just not ready, or understand what it means to have a divorce. I never thought it would ever happen to me. You're desperate right now, and she's taking advantage of it, and you for some reason wanted to fix this. Wanted to believe her. Wanted to make this work. This allowed her to turn this entire thing on its head, forcing you to apologize for snooping, which is ridiculous. Your marriage is done. Unless you can accept that your wife does not respect you, does not care about you, wants to sleep with other men on the side, all of which casts doubt even on your paternity of the 2 children. If you can't, all you're doing is postponing the inevitable. Repeat after me. I deserve better than a lying, cheating piece of speep for a spouse. Keep repeating that until you believe it. Call an attorney first thing Monday, Tuesday if in the US, and say nothing to her until said attorney tells you to. If you want it, you will quite likely get 50/50 custody of your children since you both work. And seeing them without a dark cloud of her betrayal hanging over everything for half the time is better than everyone living in misery together 100% of the time. This cannot be fixed. She lied and cheated. She is still lying and cheating with the same guy. Even only she's trying harder to hide it. And she will continue to lie and cheat every second for the rest of your marriage if you stay, no matter what she promises you. She has proven her promises are completely worthless. The craziest part to me is that you discovered all her lies and cheating. And then you have to apologize for snooping, and the whole thing is resolved with her changing all her passwords? Your text. He is in complete aftershock denial mode. She was also very angry and I guess broke our trust when I went through her thing during the investigation. I also felt extremely bad having going through her personal stuff, so I told her I'd never go through her phone or computer ever again. Bro. She's mad that you caught her violating your marriage. Don't fall for the "you broke our trust" speep. She broke the trust the moment she started cheating. Agreed. She is only sorry she was caught. And angry for him finding out, and she then turned it around on him and found ways to hide her actions better. This shows she has no remorse and only wants to continue what she is doing. OP needs to contact a lawyer ASAP. I think you understand that this should be the end. I suggest you head over to us surviving infidelity and our legal advice. Don't say anything to her until you have figured out what you are doing. There is no relationship and she is not your friend. Which sucks because you likely have the reflex to run your problems by her. Your kids will be fine. 2 homes full of love is better than 1 full of resentment. Also, sorry about her behavior. The only scenario where I see any sort of chance for reconciliation is if you serve her with divorce papers and detach. You discovered her cheating and the consequence was okay. Sorry for finding out. I'll just leave you to whatever you feel like doing. Peeping this. Go to our legal advice. Save everything you can get your hands on. Follow the 3, 2, 1 rule for backups and lawyer the peep up. Sorry dude. First off, you know she had sex with him. No way she didn't. Secondly, she lied about the no contact. And worse, doesn't look like she toned it down. I don't think she wants to work this out. Because her actions say otherwise. Get yourself tested. Okay, all I'ma say is she has no right to be mad about you snooping when you actually found something. From that moment she just tried to flip the script because you were upset, so she wanted to have something to be upset about too. And once she changed her passwords and aimed tell you, that means you gotta snoop again. I am a child of divorce and I was old enough at the time to remember every detail. Believe me when I say, I would rather have a divorced father who had his dignity than watch a man have all his self-respect destroyed by a woman who cheats. Kids are tougher and smarter than you think. They deserve to know the truth about why their world has been thrown upside down and what sort of a person their mother is. They are lucky to have you. At least one of you has their interests in mind. Mayoaru, you believe they didn't peep? I have some beachfront property to sell you in Kansas. You'd accept Western Union, I presume? Don't tell your wife anything. Save all the evidence and then go to a lawyer. If you can confide in your close friends. You need all the support you can get. Single friends. Married guys tell their wives. Get a lawyer now and also start counseling for yourself. She's a horrible person, I'm sorry. You didn't snoop. You found her cheating by accident. And once you learned about it, any snooping from that point is morally justifiable. Why the hell are you apologizing to her? The woman cheats on you and you're apologizing for discovering this? Damn. I'm sorry. But her even insinuating that you finding evidence of cheating is a violation of trust to her is disgusting. She knew you were vulnerable and took the opportunity to manipulate you and make you the bad guy. She cheated. You stumbled on it. And now she's the victim? What logic? You need to get out of that relationship. She has already proven twice that she cannot be an adult and put aside her personal desires for her family. The truly wounded party is the most innocent of all your children. A divorce would hurt them. But staying in a loveless marriage will hurt them worse. Either way, she broke the family apart when she made the decision to be unfaithful. That's on her. What a bitch, sorry to say that. But not only has she cheated on you and crushed your heart, she then says she's finished it. Then makes you feel guilty about snooping in first place, and to top it off she's still in contact with this client and even sending pictures and talking filthy to this client that she probably doesn't do with you. Cheating can be overcome, I'm living proof of this. I forgave, forgot and moved on. Then there's that cheating where you're caught and proclaim to have ended it yet you're still doing it. That's unforgettable and unforgivable. Trust, believe and receive that they have had sex. You're not talking filth to each other then meeting in a hotel and only doing oral. This is a complete betrayal of not only your trust but your love and family you have together. I think you should play it the hard way and tell her to leave. You need time and space away from her. Yes, she will probably see her lover, but trust me, the grass is never greener. She will have to learn that the hard way. You have already spoken to her and she said it was done and she lied. She is still in contact with him and sending pictures. Clearly she isn't going to stop it with him. Do you want to worry every time she goes on a business trip? The man can always travel to wherever she is. This is so tough. I'm usually a very pragmatic man and can totally see things through. But this has been bothering me to the point I'm actually on Reddit to ask for advice. No offense to Reddit, but it's probably the last thing I would do under normal circumstances. It's so hard to find that courage to confront her again. I will lose everything. This wound will be so deep and the scar doesn't look like it would heal. Take all evidence you have. Get a good lawyer and, if you live in a false state, file for divorce on the grounds of adultery. I'm so sorry, brother. You'll find a better woman one day. If the AP is married, tell his wife. Yes. Can you find a way to get those pictures